He called me a failure. I became the surgeon who saved his life. My graduation dinner was supposed to be special. Everyone said so. My dad made a reservation at the same fancy restaurant we'd used for my brother's med school celebration and my sister's law school one. There were speeches, gifts, champagne for them. Mine? A single toast. He raised his glass and said, "To the kid who achieved the least but tried the hardest." The table erupted in laughter. My brother smirked. My sister reached over and patted my hand like I was a child. Even my mom chuckled awkwardly, eyes down at her plate. I smiled too, because it was either that or cry, and said quietly, "You'll regret saying that one day." No one heard me over the laughter. After that night, I stopped going to family dinners. When they called, I was always busy. Busy with what? Dad would ask. "You're working at some startup. How busy can you be?" Year 2, I missed Thanksgiving. He left a voicemail asking what kind of entry-level job made me work holidays. I texted back, an important one. Year 3, I skipped Christmas. My sister called to say Dad was hurt and that I didn't care about family. "I care deeply about my work," I told her. She laughed. "Your work? You answer phone." Year 4, I missed Dad's 60th birthday. The voicemail he left was angrier this time. Said I'd become a disappointment, that he'd tried so hard with me, and I'd given up on myself. I saved that voicemail. Year 5, my brother got married. I told him I couldn't get the time off. "Then quit," he said. "You're wasting your potential in that dead-end job." Year 7, my phone rang at 2 a.m. My brother's name on the screen. I almost didn't answer. "Dad had a heart attack," he said, voice shaking. "He's asking for you." "I'll be there in 20 minutes, I said. "What? You live across the country?" "No," I said. "I live 10 minutes from the hospital he's in." When I walked into the ICU wearing scrubs, my entire family was in the waiting room. They all froze. My mom's mouth fell open. My sister stood up. My brother just stared. "When did you move back?" Mom whispered. 3 years ago, I said, signing the tablet at the nurse's station. "Room 204, right?" I walked in. Dad was pale, small, hooked up to more wires than I wanted to count. His eyes fluttered open when I approached. "You came," he rasped. "I never left," I said. "I've been here the whole time." "I don't understand." "I'm a cardiac surgeon, Dad. At this hospital. Have been for 3 years. His face drained of color. "You, what? You never asked what I was busy with," I said quietly. "You just assumed I failed." Then the monitors spiked. His rhythm turned erratic. I hit the code button. Within seconds, my team flooded the room. My brother appeared in the doorway, still in his designer suit, frozen. "You need to leave," I said. "You're operating on him?" He stammered. "I'm the best cardiac surgeon in this hospital," I said. "He's going to live because the kid who tried the hardest finally figured it out. The surgery took 9 hours, triple bypass." When I came out, they were all still there. My mom jumped to her feet so fast she spilled her coffee. "He's stable," I said. "Full recovery expected." My sister started crying. My brother just stared at me like he didn't recognize the person in front of him. "How long have you been a surgeon?" Mom asked softly. 4 years qualified. 7 years total training. "Why didn't you tell us?" I looked at all of them. The golden children. The perfect ones who never asked, who never listened. "You were too busy being disappointed," I said. "Too busy laughing while I disappeared to work 80-hour weeks." I turned to leave. "Wait," my brother called. "Can we see him?" "Immediate family only," I said. "I'm his surgeon. You'll have to wait." When Dad woke up, I was by his bedside, checking his vitals. His voice cracked when he spoke. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I was so wrong." "I know," I said, writing notes on his chart. "But I saved your life anyway." I turned to go. "Please," he called after me. "When I'm better, will you come to dinner?" I paused at the doorway, met his eyes. "I'm on call for the next 6 months, Dad," I said. "I'm very busy."